Circled around to the far side now where it's taken in by Melanie Drost. A battle along the boards. Pried loose by Naha. Chased down, however, by Hannah Thompson of the Lady 67s. She goes down to the ice. Puck free momentarily. Again, Thompson in the thick of the action. Battling with Via Graves of Naha. And along the near side, taken in now from some help by Leah Young. And there's a steal in front. Sel Scott tries with the backhand, misses wide of the cage. And it's chased down by Via Graves. Playing defense, Graves committed to the College of the Holy Cross. Playing some Hockey East hockey in her future, perhaps, as the puck fired out of the offensive zone. And now chasing it back down is Delaney Bonifacio. Delaney Bonifacio, as a puck pinned to the side of the net by Toby Jacobson. Jacobson coming in, a record of 3-3-1 in the net, 7 games entering the action here at Pagula Ice Arena. Ottawa already has played today. They opened up things here on the varsity rink at Pagula Ice Arena, falling to Ridley College 5-2. Off the face-off now, it's Ottawa in control briefly, but Kelly Forsberg slices in, knocks the puck away. Regained, however, by Sabrina Gregoire. And Gregoire trying for Watson on the near side. Too far for her. Chased down by Lauren Spino on the near side, and then taken right back by Ella Watson. Comes away with it, however, and here's Forsberg again. Kelly Forsberg already 2 goals and 14 assists, 16 points entering the action here at Penn State. Emily Prive had it and then knocked out of her hands. Both teams changed lines. Is going back to fish for it is Bonifacio for Naha. Ahead to the near side, Sonia Bjornsson. Puck taken away briefly, but Bjornsson regains it. Hassled behind her own net. Slides it along further for Alexi Guay. Guay headed to Boston College. Has already committed there. One of 2 BC commits on this Naha squad is Kennedy Cooper now gains it. Trying to slide into the offensive zone. Taken away by the Lady 67s, however, and it's Ellen McGuire with it. Tried to fire a pass, but stolen away. Alexi Guay with it. Guay trying to split 2 defenders into the attacking zone. And now pulling down Jamie Saunders as she tried to gain possession. The puck on the cage, but stopped by Jacobson. 3.5 nearly gone here. Still no score in this one. Is lugging it in for Ottawa. Tatum Cheney has it taken away from her, and here comes Naha. Stella Scott down the near side. Slides it back. Guay. Hesitation. Shot was blocked. And deflects to the far side where it's cleared out by Melanie Drost. It's off a tip, so no icing. And the battle, the race for the puck, Via Graves wins it away for the Naha White Squad. Then taken right back by Tatum Cheney. And then Via Graves comes up with it again. Graves has really been all over the ice so far in the early going. Dumps it in, chases after it himself, going deep in the Ottawa zone. But deflected away by Thompson. Now the far side, Forsberg. Centering pass for Scott. Wide of the mark, but kept in by Sophie Holden, a St. Lawrence commit. And taken right back by Leah Young, who slides along the far boards, deflecting out to center ice. And now Nikki Legue will retreat into her own zone. Slides it forward for Emily Prive. Prive trying to go back to the point. And Forsberg, now the action back into the neutral zone. Taken away by Prive. Slides it back for Sophie Holden. Loose puck in the middle, center ice. Taken now by Bjornsson. Bjornsson pinned on the far side by Fournier, who is able to direct it back to Olivianne Devine. Devine trying to get it across D to D to Spear, and Spear able to at least get the puck out of her own end. Here's a steal by Ella Watson, trying to chase it down after the deflection. Couldn't quite get there, but Spear backs her up, clears it into the Naha defensive zone. Over 5 minutes gone, still looking for the first tally of the game, and there is Kelly Forsberg trying to find Kennedy Cooper. Slid off her stick, but Cooper able to retrieve it on the far side. Lady 67's able to take it away, though. McClure is stacked up a bit as she tried to advance the puck across the blue line. And now taken, retreating into her own defensive zone, Lauren Spino Spino without a goal this season, but does have 5 assists. And there's a 2-line pass on the mark for Johal. A shot and a save. Toby Jacobson with the left-handed glove. Darcy Johal looked like she had a great opportunity there, but the Holy Cross commit deprived by Jacobson. Jacobson with a .904 save percentage coming into the proceedings here in Pegula. A goals against average of 3.14. Ottawa wins the faceoff. Trying for the home run pass to Jenna McClure, but it's knocked down by Nahan. Going the other way is Stella Scott. Scott along the near side. Steered toward the boards. Able to center it, though. Trickles all the way to the far side. Spino, the defenseman, pinching, but the puck knocked away from her by Jenna McClure and back down to the Naha end. Changes on both sides. And after trading possessions, Thompson with it at center ice, trying to go for Cheney on the near side. Too far for her. It slides around to the far side. Melanie Drost. Drost trying to go in front as the puck knocked away. And going the other way now on the near side is Callie Forsberg after Scott took it away. Forsberg wasn't able to get a shot on net, but coming up from behind is Sonia Bjornsson. Bjornsson circles around the cage. Out to the point, kept in by Sydney Fess. And Fess knocks it below the goal line. Slide back out to her. Fess plays it off the half wall. Now to Emily Prive. Prive tried to center. Here's a shot. Again, deflected away. Don't think it got to Jacobson. And it's chased down on the near side by Tatum Cheney. She'll be content to clear it on net. And so both sides will change once again. Still scoreless in this one. These two teams met earlier this JWHL season at the Harbor Center in Buffalo. Naha won that one 6-2. It was a 2-2 tie at one point, but Naha scoring the last 4 to pull away. And there's a shot fired wide of the mark by Sydney Fess. Chasing it down, Johal. Played back into the corner. Fess, another BC commit, just like fellow defensewoman Alexi Guay. As the puck bounces to center ice, played in by Ottawa. After it is Ella Watson. Watson tried the centering pass. Backhand try wide by Gregoire. Deflected as well. And taken in on the near side. Fournier had it. Lost it. Played to center ice. And the puck knocked up in the air. Stays on the ice, however. And Ali Legue had it briefly. A scuffle as Ottawa takes the opportunity to change. And Fournier will play into the defensive side. Trying to play it across. Dangerous pass. Almost stolen by Stella Scott, but taken in by Georgia Spear. Directed ahead, no icing on the play. Legue to the near side. Belanger had it along the boards, but nudged further along into the Ottawa end. McGuire flips it up over the outstretched hand of Nikki Legue, and it's chased again by Naha in their own defensive end. Sophie Holden now has it. Lugs the puck to center ice. Nice pass to the near side. Bounces off the stick of Scott. Played into the zone. Naha trying to get another good opportunity. They've had 2 stellar opportunities in this game. Toby Jacobson has deprived them of a goal on both occasions, however, and here's a steal. Sonia Bjornsson. Bjornsson takes it to the far side, playing against 2 Ottawa defenders, though. And the puck cleared away by the Lady 67s. Restarting, though, is Sophie Holden. Holden trying to get it across to Prive. It's too far. And swung around by Naha. Coming into pinch is Bjornsson again. Played further ahead, looking for Forsberg, but taken away by the Lady 67s. Melanie Drost now with it. Far side for Ottawa. She'll clear it ahead. And it's a race for the puck, but this will be played by the goalie, Paige Bolyard. Bolyard coming in, stellar stats, a 6-1 record, a 1.2 goals against average, save percentage of .935. Ryan Busillo has also been outstanding for this Naha squad, but it's Bolyard that gets the assignment tonight. And here's Naha on the move again. Emily Prive takes it, plays it on net, gloved by Jacobson, and a whistle at 10:06 to play. Here in the opening period, still no score in this one between the Ottawa Lady 67s and Naha, the Naha White Squad. North American Hockey Academy out of Stowe, Vermont. Face-off won by Naha. Taking was Ellie Markovsky, who had a hat trick against Ottawa the last time she played them. Now the shot by Bonifacio, a little bit high, and chased down by Haley McDonald. McDonald hassled by Darcy Johal, but is able to send it to the near side to Leah Young. Trying for the lead pass too far. Lauren Spino has it. D-to-D pass to Bonifacio, who plays it into the Ottawa end once again. And a change upcoming now. Dross just sends it into the Naha end. But here comes the white squad. White jerseys with a blue and red trim. Black jerseys for the Ottawa Lady 67s. The red and white trim. The gray shoulder yoke as well on the Lady 67s road jerseys. They are the designated away team for this game. And Sydney Fest now with it behind her own net. Knocked aside, kept in by Olivia Devine. And Devine able to slide it further below the goal mouth. Taken in by Alexi Guay now for Naha. Moved forward to Stella Scott. Scott trying to backhand a pass. Does get it past the Ottawa player pinching in. And Allie Legue now with it on the far side. Slides it to the near side. Taking the puck in, Sydney Fess. Fess rips free of two plays. Gets a shot on net. Saved by Jacobson. And Allie Legue able to retrieve it for Naha. Back out to the point. Shot low to the ice. A nice wrister from Alexi Guay. But again, Jacobson equal to the task. 8:34 to go here in the opening period. Naha has been pressing the action for sure, but Ottawa has been able to withstand it here in the opening period. On the face-off, it's won by Naha, and again, Guay able to direct it towards the net, wide of the cage. Taken in now by the Lady 67's Ellen McGuire, number 76. But Guay intercepts at center ice and just floats it back into the Ottawa zone as Naha makes changes. Handling it behind her own net, Emily Belanger. Her pass, however, stolen by Alexi Guay. Guay has now been all over the place here in the last 5 minutes of action as she directs it back to Emily Prive along the corner. Slid across far side by Graves, had it. Now to Prive. To the middle of the ice, Forsberg knocked down, didn't handle the pass cleanly, and now it's a race for the puck along the far side. There will be no icing. It is won by Sabrina Gregoire, however. Pass out in front, finds no one, and here comes Naha on the rush, 2-on-2. Trying to deke around the defender, Sonia Bjornsson, but the puck stripped free from her, and now going the other way, Leah Young. But Young unable to get a clean rush at it as Naha hassled her into giving up the biscuit. Ottawa into the zone again. Melanie Dross with a shot. There's the save by Boyard. She hasn't been called upon frequently in this game so far, but she's made the plays as well. A fight in the corner for the puck, won by Naha. Sophie Holden. Now up ahead it goes. Kennedy Cooper leaves it back. The shot on net, and again a save. Sophie Holden with the shot, but Toby Jacobson gloves it once more. 7:03 to go here in the opening period. No score in this one. The Naha White Squad coming in 11-1. They ran the record at 12-1, defeating Balmoral Hall this morning here on the varsity rink by the score of 5-3. Face-off won by Naha. Markovsky wins it back to Holden. Holden sends it deep into the Ottawa end. Darcy Johal trying to go after it. Couldn't quite get to it. And instead, it's Georgia Spears able to take it away for Ottawa. Cleared toward the Naha end. The White Squad using the side boards. Markovsky into the offensive zone with it, but she is stacked up and stopped by Spear. Another Naha development here as Spino gets it away to Markovsky and deep into the Naha end, able to make some changes. As sliding in to pin the puck against the boards is Delaney Bonifacio. Bonifacio now with three players on each side in the vicinity of the puck. Still being played, still being moved. Clock ticking away, 6:08 to go, and now the officials will stop play as the puck has finally come to its stop with 6:07 remaining. Here in the opening period, the JWHL making its way here to Pagula Ice Arena, University Park, Pennsylvania, the campus of Penn State University. Both sets of teams out of town this weekend for the Nittany Lions of Penn State. As it's played from the point, Faith Anthony. That was Lauren Spino, 29 rather than 24, playing it in. Tussle along the boards on the end of the ice. And from a knee, it's played by Via Graves, trying to snare the puck back. Gets past Gregoire to Watson for Ottawa, however. Kept in once again by Lauren Spino. But taken away, and now trying to plow forward with it. Ella Watson does direct the puck ahead. And again, gathered in by Naha's defense. And playing the puck, staying on side, Stella Scott. But then she's pinned against the boards by Watson. And it's taken away by Fournier. Now ahead, Gregoire. And Gregoire will just direct it at the cage as Ottawa makes changes. Lady 67s haven't really been able to get a great scoring opportunity together so far in the game's first near 15 minutes. But one may be all it takes. In the last game between these two teams, it was goals off turnovers for both sides. 8 goals in the game. And I'd say that at least 6 of them came off a turnover of the puck. Both teams have done pretty well not turning it over in their own end, though, which was crucial in the last matchup between these two teams in JWHL play. Sydney Fess Hassel behind the cage. A shot off the near side. Maya got post. I believe that was Jamie Saunders. But Paige Boyard is there to freeze it. And we'll get fresh skaters from both sides. 4.5 minutes to play, opening period. In the major junior under-19 section of play here, the under-16s also on hand here at Pagula Ice Arena. As Ellen McGuire tries to play it ahead for Ottawa, does eventually shovel it ahead with a backhand, but it's chased down by Naha. Now a crossing pass to Cooper, knocked aside. Here comes Ottawa, and a slapper deflected before it got to the net. Hannah Thompson unleashed one, but it did not get to the cage, the 4x6, and it's cleared ahead by Naha. Now fired by the captain of the Ottawa Lady 67s, Emily Belanger, but taken back by Naha. Trying to deke around a defender, Joe Hall, but McGuire equal to the task as well. Joe Hall will just play it further along into the end boards as Naha makes a change. Pass too far for Watson, but she's able to chase it down. Ella Watson, 4 goals already in 12 games in JWHL play this year. Slides it across to the far side, Nadia Fournier. Now Watson in a battle deep in Naha territory, but it's taken away by Sophie Holden once again. Holden ahead to Allie Legue. Legue further ahead now, Stella Scott. Scott sachets between 2 skaters, now directs it back. A tip shot wide of the mark. Bonifacio slid it in, and I believe that was Graves that was able to poke it towards the net, but not on net. And here's Graves with it again. Graves with a shot, high and gloved down by Toby Jacobson with 2:57 remaining in the first period. Shots on goal definitely in favor of the Naha squad in this one. But so far, nothing in the back of the net. And the faceoff is won by Ottawa. Jamie Saunders able to win it for the Lady 67s. Haley McDonald with it. Now back across it goes to Leah Young. Young with a lead pass. Chasing it down now, far side. There's a shot, and it's a loose puck in the goal mouth, but it's knocked aside by one of the Naha defenders. It was McClure that was able to get the puck in deep. But that's the closest Ottawa has come to the cage in this game. Still no score. As Devine finds Saunders on the far side, and she's content to slide the puck ahead. Naha retrieves once more. Alexi Guay with it. Trying for the lead pass too far, and icing is the call. With 2:08 to go, the faceoff will come all the way back into Naha's defensive zone. As you might be able to see from the markings on the ice, Penn State, a member of the Big Ten Conference in men's hockey. In women's hockey, a member of College Hockey America. As the Big Ten does not, as of yet, have a women's division. Face-off won by Naha, played all the way back. Joe Hall was after it, couldn't get to it. It was played by Jacobson, but Joe Hall still in the offensive end. Nearly had the pass snared, directed away from her. Spear with it. Now forward to Cheney, trying for the lead pass. Too far for Melanie Drost. It'll be icing against Ottawa. Last minute and 3/4 of the first period here at Pegula Ice Arena. And for Naha, it'll be Via Graves taking the faceoff against Hannah Thompson of Ottawa. One by Graves. And the puck deflects off Belanger. Scott with it. Deep in the offensive end. Tried to sling it across to a teammate, but instead it was intercepted by Cheney, who directs it to Drost. Melanie Drost now trying to chase it down to the end boards. And Naha able to pry possession loose again as Sydney Fess with it. Bounces it off the sideboards. Loose at center ice. One back to Naha defender Sydney Fess. And now to Sel Scott. And Scott will play it in, and she'll come to the bench. Kept in by Kelly Forsberg of Naha, but pried away by Ottawa. And here's Ellen McGuire ahead to Gregoire. Gregoire has the puck knocked loose from her by Holden. And Holden able to steer it to the near side. Chased down by Forsberg. 48 seconds remaining in the period. Forsberg's shot is blocked by Young. Chased down far side Prive. Prive out to the point. Holden, shot deflected a couple times on its way to the net. Went high of the cage. And Watson now on the near side trying to win a battle. Head to Young, and now chasing it down. McGuire on the far side. Fires it off the glass. And out to center ice. Taken in by Watson. A 2-on-1 if they hurry. Now 2-on-2. Watson tries the backhand pass, but it's deflected away by Nikki Legue. 17 seconds remaining in the period. As Callie Forsberg tries to float a pass across, intercepted briefly by Haley McDonald, kept in by McDonald on the blue line. Watson now trying to get it deeper into the Naha zone. She does, as the clock will tick away. The final 2 seconds now, 1, and that will be the end of the first period. Naha with a lot more opportunities in the opening period, but it remains a scoreless tie. And we'll be back with second period action right after this. JWHL here on the campus of Penn State University, Pegula Ice Arena. Second period about set to begin here at Pegula Ice Arena. No score here between the Naha White Squad and the Ottawa Ladies 67s. Naha had the better of the chances now with the long changes here in the second period. Here's perhaps a chance for Jenna McClure, unable to chase it down till it got to the goal line, however. Ottawa keeps it in, though. Jamie Saunders able to swing around to the near side to McClure. McClure trying to direct a pass back around the boards. Kennedy now has it. Kennedy takes a tumble as she plays the puck to Sanders. Now back around. Kennedy had a chance, and McClure goes down to the ice. Back out to the point, unable to keep it in. Georgia Spear. As Ottawa tries to reset its offense, Spear will just float it back in to the Naha zone. And Ottawa will get fresh players on the ice. Naha with Callie Forsberg with it on the near wing. Forsberg shot wide of the mark. Swings around to the far side to Cheney, Tatum Cheney. And Cheney to the near side now to Drost. Up ahead, splitting two defenders. Thompson, it wandered off her stick to the end boards. Able to chase it down, though. Her pass to the middle is intercepted and played away by Lauren Spino. Spino further ahead to Joe Hall. Joe Hall's pass in deep, deflected away by a defender for Ottawa, but kept in by Fess. Now the far side, Joe Hall with it. Joe Hall trying a centering pass, nobody home except for Melanie Drost. And Drost looking to get it ahead to Tatum Cheney. Sees it wander too far and nudging it back up the ice Bolliard to start the other way for Naha. With a head of steam, Ellie Markovsky again had a hat trick last time she played the Lady 67s, but it's intercepted. Gregoire with it ahead, and again, a steal back now. Fess lugs it in, shot wide of the mark. Cheney on the far side has it knocked away by Stella Scott. Scott now with it, trying to wander towards the net, but the puck pried away from her by Gregoire. Ahead to Fournier, back to Gregoire, and she'll just dump it ahead. And a race for the puck. There is no icing. Scott beats Cheney to the puck anyway, swings it around to the far side to Ali Legue. Legue unable to play it cleanly. It's knocked back to Alexi Guay. Guay leaves it back for defensive partner Sydney Fess. Again, both have committed already to BC. Might see them as a defense pairing for the Eagles not too far down the line. Ottawa chasing it down in their own end. Fournier with it on the near side, trying to get a pass ahead to Ella Watson, but Scott hassled her. Body's flying. Play continues as Scott steers it towards the end boards once again. And Alexi Guay trying to find Scott again, but Saunders is there, finds Watson, and here comes Ottawa trying to get some offensive scene, trying to get opportunities on net. Watson and Maya Graves in a tussle on the far side. And offside is bringing the puck in was Alexi Guay. Callie Forsberg already over the blue line. 2 minutes, 55 seconds gone by here in the second period. Still scoreless in this one. Again, this is the second game of this weekend slate for both teams. Ottawa fell to Ridley College in the opener here on the varsity rink 5-2. Naha defeated Balmoral Hall in the second game here on the varsity rink of the day 5-3. Plenty more action coming up. Morning, noon, and night tomorrow. And then into Sunday for additional games here at Pagol Ice Arena. Running two rinks here. Not only this varsity rink, which is the one used by both Penn State teams, but also the community rink. A shot on net is saved by Paige Bolliard. Olivia Devine from the defense spot for Ottawa. Let it go. Naha will bring Johal onto the ice along with Markovsky and Nikki Legue out there. Kennedy Cooper fills out the forward line. Ottawa trying to get a scoring opportunity here. Everybody tags up and bringing it in on the near side, Jenna McClure. McClure, hassled by Jahal. In the corner, taken by Sophie Holden for Naha. Holden brings the puck along the near side, slides it to the middle for Markovsky. Wanders off her stick, however, and jumping off the bench to take the pass is Melanie Drost. Drost stuffs it forward, but it's taken by Holden, swung to the near side. Now Thompson with it for Ottawa. Centering pass deflected to the far side. Cut off by Emily Belanger briefly, but then taken by Via Graves. Saved in by Georgia Spear, though, and directed further in. Naha trying to play it out of their end again, but it's off Thompson, and now Cheney with it. Cheney tried to get a shot. It was deflected aside, and Thompson couldn't get good one on it either. As now Naha comes out of their end, Sophie Holden ahead and wandering off that stick. Ali Legue trying to receive the pass. McGuire with it in deep. Scott battling her for it. And to the near side it goes to Via Graves. Again, a battle near side in the corner, 2-2. Puck pinned against the boards. Officials looking, and now will whistle the play dead with 15:04 to go in the second period. Toby Jacobson in net for Ottawa has played an outstanding game so far, making some brilliant saves. Deprived Darcy Johal on a near point blank attempt in the first period. No penalties so far in this one either, as Via Graves has it, trying to steer it ahead to a friendly stick, but it's taken by Ottawa. Near side, Haley McDonald taken away from her. Ellie Markowski. Markowski trying to center, and deflected away from Callie Forsberg as she tried to get the shot away. And Ottawa, Fournier directs it ahead. Watson will chase it down deep in the Naha zone. Centering pass, deflected aside and taken in by Lauren Spino. Ahead to Callie Forsberg. It's 3-on-2 if Naha hurries. Forsberg into the middle, shot away, deflected by Jacobson over the cage. Great save by Toby Jacobson again, and now Young with it for Ottawa. Pass too far for intended recipient Sabrina Gregoire, and Naha will play at center ice. Fournier with it, now to Kennedy, but nudged away from her and taken by Delaney Bonifacio for Naha. Far side, Sonia Bjornsson, a Providence commit, in the battle along the sideboards, right in front of the Naha bench. Pried loose eventually by Ottawa's Ellen McGuire. Steered to Haley McDonald, who directs it ahead, but it's taken at center ice by Sydney Fess. Fess goes down, Kennedy goes down as well, both trying to play the puck as it wanders into the Ottawa zone. Now clearing pass off the boards, and McClure with it. McClure, 3-on-2, pass to Saunders on the backhand, she shoots and scores! Jamie Saunders with her third goal of the JWHL season. And Ottawa takes the early lead, 1-0. So Jamie Saunders with the goal. And the 1-0 lead for Ottawa. Naha trying to get it right back as Cooper came off the faceoff with a head of steam. Couldn't get it there. Now gets the puck back. Her shot blocked by the legs of Devine. And directed to the far side. Kept in by Markowski. Markowski around one defender. Tried to center. Knocked away from her. There's 4 Ottawa skaters in the vicinity of the puck. Finally taken by Saunders, who brings it to the far side, the goal scorer. Played back along the boards. Now Markowski trying to center it again for Naha, but taken this time by Darian Kennedy. And Kennedy plays the puck ahead for Olivia Devine. Devine played it out of the zone, but then played right back in by Sydney Fess. And we'll have our first penalty of the game. An elbowing call will go against Ottawa. And it will go against Darian Kennedy. So Kennedy, 2 for elbowing. 7:18 the time of the penalty, and the first power play opportunity of the game for Naha, which came into the game averaging 5 goals per contest in JWHL play. 65 goals in their 12 games coming into the action here at Pagula Ice Arena. Kept up that average in their opening contest as the officials are waiting for time to be assigned, and it is. So the penalty is out at 10:42. Once again, Kennedy, 2 minutes for elbowing. Naha works 5-on-4. Forsberg with it. Along the near side, Prive. Back out to the point, Fess. Over to the far side for Alexi Guay. Guay back to Fess, high point, near side. It goes to Forsberg. Back to Fess, shot, and a score. Might have been deflected. In front there was Sonia Bjornsson, but Naha equalizes with 12:19 to go here in the opening period. So the penalty is released. And the goal at 7:41. Fess on the power play, and it's 1-1. Naha works the power play to perfection. Naha's defense has been stout in JWHL play as well, allowing just 19 goals in 13 contests. That's including the action earlier today. That's under 1.5 goals per game allowed. Dross now with it for Ottawa. Slides it ahead to Cheney. Cheney on net, patted aside, and once again, Bolyard with another save on the follow by Cheney. The puck pinned in the corner, taken away now by Gregoire. Gregoire trying to center, but denied by Alexi Guay. Slides down to the point. Trying to offer it in was Leah Young, but it's taken away by her opposite number 17, Callie Forsberg. The two 17s collide. As the puck slides in, Watson is there, but Watson unable to get the shot away. Great recovery by Nikki Legue. Now Sophie Holden trying to play the puck out. Denied momentarily, but eventually pried out of the zone by Naha's Alexi Guay. Or excuse me, that was Ellie Markovsky. She'll head to the bench, 12 rather than 16. Deep in Ottawa territory, Spear chases it down. Naha skaters are there, though, via Graves with it. Graves hemmed in along the inboards by Watson. And Watson has really pressed the action for Ottawa in this one. Fournier able to intercept, try to get it ahead to Watson, but Lauren Spino was right there, and Spino will play it in to the Ottawa end. Under 10.5 to go in the second period. 1-1 our score. Saunders the goal scorer for Ottawa as the puck wanders to the cage and is frozen by Tovi Jacobson. Fest follows on the power play. And again, Bjornsson was there as well. But Fest does have 5 goals coming in from her defense spot. 20 points as well. Alexi Guay is actually the leading point getter for Naha coming into action here at Pagula Ice Arena. Guay had 24 points and 20 assists, both league leading totals entering the action today at Pagula Ice Arena. A battle for the puck behind the Ottawa net. Lady 67s get it away. Belanger ahead to Kennedy into the skates of Stella Scott, but played back out by the 67. Belanger goes near side now to McGuire. Ahead to McClure. McClure shot saved and taken now by Stella Scott, who directs it ahead to center ice. Emily Prime. Prime to the near side. Callie Forsberg committed to Bemidji State. Forsberg on the near side. Again, 2 goals, but 14 assists. She's been a playmaker this year. Showed it. She had one of the assists on the power play goal for Naha. 9:17 and counting to go, second period. And Cheney wins the battle for the puck along the blue line, directs it to the far side. Dross played into Naha territory, chasing it, Tatum Cheney, Cheney trying to backhand it, denied there, and then lost possession. Taken by Naha, and a pass from Forsberg too far for Prive. It'll be icing as it rolls all the way down the ice. 8:52 to go, second period. Shots on goal are unofficial, but definitely in Naha's favor. And that's not counting the power play. Ottawa was able to take the opening lead in this one, though, as Gregoire steps to the face-off dot, but it's won by Naha, and taking the puck is Kennedy Cooper. Cooper along the near side, pressed by McDonald. Now in deep, Darcy Jahal, a Holy Cross commit. Jahal to the far side, crossing pass off the stick of Markovsky, and now from the point sent in and gloved down, Sydney Fess with the shot, and another save by Toby Jacobson. 8:32 to go, second period. Gregoire will once again take the face-off, going up against Markovsky. Played back to McDonald as Ottawa wins the face-off. Slid around the boards to Watson, now ahead to Gregoire. Trying to steer it around Markovsky. Gregoire racing for the puck, but a backup by Fess from the defense spot for Naha. And it's the Naha squad bringing it down the near side. Alexi Guay lugging the puck. Around one skater. Pass crossed in front, but intercepted by the Lady 67s. Now McClure along the near side, ahead for Kennedy. It's around one Naha skater, centering pass, finds nothing, goes to the far side. Shot in, blocked before it gets to the cage. That was Hannah Thompson with the shot there. And now another battle for the puck. Near side corner. Saunders able to win it for Ottawa. Backhands one towards the net. Directed aside by Bolyard. Kennedy with it. Now to the far side. A shot again blocked off the stick of Jenna McClure. And saved by Paige Bolyard with 7:34 remaining here in the second period. A 1-1 score here. Ottawa coming into the competition 4-6-1. That won a tie in JWHL play. They came in 6th in the under-19 ranks. Again, lost their opener against Ridley College. Trying to level it up here on the opening day of play here at Pegula Ice Arena. Now Naha in the offensive zone, taken away briefly by the Lady 67s, but kept in by Stella Scott. Now to Holden, crossing pass, too much for Graves, too much behind it, and retreating to play the puck, Nikki Legue. Legue has her pass stolen, however, and skating in with a lot of momentum. Held up on the play was Georgia Spear, as Holden was able to corral her before she could get a shot away. Now wanders. Devine doesn't get a lot behind the shot directed at the net. Prost does get a shot away, but it's blocked before it gets to the cage, and it's dumped ahead by Allie Legue. Legue now will leave it for Nikki Legue, and Nikki Legue's shot is wide. Jacobson had the glove out, didn't get any piece of it though, and Thompson along the near side for Ottawa sends it into the Naha end. Spear trying to dump it in. It's deflected away from her and deep in Ottawa territory. Jacobson left it for Olivia Devine. Devine has Fess all over her. Or excuse me, that's 25, Bjornsson all over her. But is able to steer the puck to Fournier. Crossing past Watson, gets around the defender. Here's Watson with a shot saved by Paige Bolyard. Ella Watson had a great opportunity for the Lady 67s. But Bolyard was there. Again, her goals against 1.2, the average coming in to the competition here at Pegula Ice Arena. Now it's sent in by Emily Prive as Naha will change it up. Ellen McGuire retrieves it for Ottawa. Slides it ahead to Gregoire. Gregoire with a head of steam along left wing. Pinned to the boards by Delaney Bonifacio as soon as she gets in. And the puck is played by Naha. They're 3-on-1 if they hurry. Kennedy Cooper with it. Cooper will get a clean shot. It's saved by Jacobson. They're going high, and she's been able to make the save every single time when they go high. Puck pried loose from Fournier, who puts both arms in the air. Play continues as now McGuire trying the lead pass for Fournier, but it's intercepted by Sydney Fess. Fess trying to sashay in between Ottawa skaters. Puck knocked away from her, taken by Scott, slid to the point for Markovsky. Over to the far side, shot saved. Alexi Guay ripped it, but Jacobson blocks it. Now it's Guay again. Puck stolen away from her, this time by El McGuire, and seeing nothing, directs it near side, but McClure able to chase it down. McClure's backhander is in on the second effort. Jenna McClure finds the net. 5 goals this season coming into play here at Pegula, and she gives the lead back to Ottawa 2-1. Great tenacious opportunity, and Jenna McClure stuffs it home. The backhand wouldn't go the first time, but able to poke it past Paige Bolyard. 4:25 remaining, the goal at 15:35, and a 2-1 lead for Ottawa. And Naha retreats to play it. Sophie Holden with it. Naha has to figure out the equalizer. They were able to level the score on the power play earlier in this period. Fess on a shot from the point. Now far side. Nikki Legue, and to the net it goes again, where it is once again gloved by Tovi Jacobson, who has really played an outstanding game in this one. She also, by the way, has an assist this year coming in, so she's been active leading the breakout as well. Now on the near side, McDonald uses the boards, kept in by Holden, but then taken by Thompson. She'll clear it into Naha territory. Holden will chase it down to the face-off dot. Cross to Nikki Legue. Legue up ahead, tapped in by Allie McGue. There are 2 Legues. Nikki committed to Robert Morris already. Allie's been a contributor this year as well. 3 goals in 13 games. Puck played off the official, and Callie Forsberg with it. but knocked off her stick by Haley McDonald, and McDonald loses that battle to Forsberg. Gets some help from Sabrina Gregoire, however, and it's played out of the Ottawa end. 3:10 and counting remaining in the second period. Ottawa leading now 2-1. The North American Hockey Academy out of Stowe, Vermont. And past Spear it goes. And we'll get our second penalty of the game, and this is again against Ottawa. It'll be interference, and it is against Spear. She lost the pass, or lost the puck off her stick and trying to recover it. Interfered with a player, so 2 minutes for interference. Time of the penalty, 17:04. And for the second time, Naha will be on the power play. Face-off won by Naha. Still have to enter the zone. Sydney Fess doesn't yet. Plays it across to Alexi Guay. Fess was the one who ripped the slap shot. Guay charges in. Brings it around to the near side, back out to the point to Fess. Fess's shot that went in was from the high point last time. And now ripping it, save made. Guay with the shot there, but it's cleared by Gregoire, steering it around Guay. And now Watson chasing after it. But Fess able to get to the puck, 2.5 minutes remaining. Penalty will expire at 56 seconds. Bring it around the near side, Fess. Naha content to set it up now, 5-on-4, over to Guay. Guay to the near side, tapped in, great pass by DeHall, and a finish by Markovsky. She had the hat trick against Ottawa last time. But Markovsky with the marker. 7 goals coming into play at Pegula Ice Arena. And the second power play goal of the evening for Naha will make it a 2-2 game. Two power plays, 2 scores, 2-2. As Ottawa eventually wins the faceoff, Saunders able to pry the puck away. Devine with it. Further ahead to McClure, chipped in to the Naha end. Saunders chasing it down at less than 2 minutes remaining in the second period. McClure arrives to provide some help for the Lady 67s, 2-by-2, but Saunders able to gain it to McClure. Centering pass, wanders into open space, taken by Nikki Legue, by number 18, Allie Legue, and a hard contact made along the near side boards as Stella Scott still trying to get herself up. Livia Devine getting a little physical on the near side. Taken by Naha briefly. But now the puck too far for McClure. Holden takes it for Naha. Naha able to change defense pair. Bringing it down low is Guay, or to be able to change the forward line. And out in front, an opportunity for Forsberg. Couldn't stuff it home. It deflects back out to Guay. Now Holden to the far side. Shot wide of the mark from Emily Prive. And taken now by Jenna McClure. McClure along the near side has a goal in this game already. McClure along the half wall just backhands it deep, and Holden's the only one there as we are in the final minute of play in the second period. 2-2 the score, all of the goals here in the second period. And for Ottawa, Leah Young with it. Young takes it to the near side. Young fires a shot high. It goes off the board, the top of the board. At the base of the glass, kept in by Thompson. Young tried to play the puck deeper, but is chipped back out. Thompson takes it at the point far side. 27 seconds left. Thompson in the slot, couldn't get the shot away. Kind of whiffed on it. And now the slapper wide of the mark from Young. Steered out in front of the cage and now deflecting to the near side wall. McDonald plays it in for Cheney. 10 seconds left. Crossing pass couldn't quite be finished by Drost. 5 seconds to go. And now we'll bring the puck down the ice. They probably won't have an opportunity. They won't. An active second period. Action. Whistle to horn is Ottawa's Jamie Saunders. Scored the first goal of the game at 6:31 of the period. And then after the elbowing minor assessed to Darian Kennedy at 7:18. It was Sydney Fess, a shot from the point, able to score it for the Naha White squad to make it a 1-1 game, the power play goal. Then Ottawa went back ahead as Jenna McClure scored at 15:35 to make it 2-1. But another Ottawa penalty, both penalties against the Lady 67 so far. The penalty at 17:04 against Georgia Spear, an interference minor, led to Ellie Markovsky's goal at 17:49 on the power play. Darcy Johal with a great feed to her, and Markovsky put it home from the slot to make it a 2-2 game. We'll resurface the ice here at Pagula Ice Arena, the varsity rink. And we've got 20 minutes left, 2-2 between the Ottawa Lady 67s and the Naha White Squad. We'll be back with more right after this, the JWHL at Penn State University. And we welcome you back to the Pegula Ice Arena, University Park, Pennsylvania, the campus of Penn State University. JWHL Under-19 action, third period about set to commence between NAHA, the North American Hockey Academy squad, the white squad for the Under-19s, and the Ottawa Lady 67s. 2-2 our score. Ottawa's goals, Jamie Saunders, her third of the JWHL season. Jenna McClure, her seventh, both even strength goals. 2 power play goals for NAHA. Sydney Fess with her sixth of the season, and Ellie Markovsky with her ninth of the year. This is actually now back-to-back games with a goal for Markovsky. She scored one in NAHA's 5-3 win over Balmoral Hall this morning here at Pegula Ice Arena. Each team has played 2 games so far, this being the second, and both of their games have been here on the varsity rink. We encourage you as well to check out the action at the community rink. 2 rinks running all weekend long here at Pegula Ice Arena. NAHA wins the opening faceoff of the third. And into the corner, Alexi Guay after it, but it's into the center of the ice. Watson, and the follow and a score. Nadia Fournier, her second goal of the season, just 13 seconds into the third period, and Ottawa is back out in front, their third lead of the game. Ella Watson was in there with the shot, but it's Fournier, Nadia on the spot, able to put it in the back of the net and make it 3-2 Ottawa. Now NAHA will once again have to equalize. Ottawa helped them out in that respect with 2 penalties. NAHA 2 for 2 on the power play in this one. Watson whiffed on it, but it's chipped in instead by Nadia Fournier, the most recent goal scorer for the Lady 67s. Now chasing it down, Alexi Guay tried the lead pass to Joe Hall, too far. Taken by Young for Ottawa. Over to the far side, Saunders, who also has a goal. So does McClure. She fires it, and it's saved by Bolyard. Directed to the near side. Chasing after it, Jamie Saunders. Saunders lost it, gloved down by Young, and kept in. Again, a 2-by-2 battle along the near side wall. Still tense. Now 3 players aside in the scrum. And it's rugbyed out to NAHA's Nikki Legue. Legue ahead for Johal. And Johal has it knocked away from her to the far side where McDonald plays it from one end of the ice to the other for Ottawa. Changes on both sides. Sophie Holden to the near side now to Via Graves. Graves tried to leave it back for Nikki Legue. Legue finally does get it and plays it deeper into the Ottawa end of the ice. A minute and a half gone by in the third period, 3-2. And Scott nudged off the puck. Play by Georgia Spear. Ottawa 3-on-2 for a brief moment, but Thompson just directs it below the goal line to Cheney. Now taken by Via Graves. Swung around the far side, Scott. Scott chips it ahead, taken now by Lauren Spino, and Spino plays it into the Ottawa zone as NAHA changes it up. Spear with it for Ottawa. Swung around the ice, kept in. No, it was not kept in. NAHA has to clear the zone. And so the opportunity taken by Melanie Drost to play the puck into the NAHA end changes for Ottawa. Pass too far for Emily Prive. Goes past the stick of Belanger. McGuire takes it to Fournier. Now to Gregoire. Sabrina Gregoire with a head of steam. Fires it around the end boards to the near side. Watson also after it. She has been a key for Ottawa. She's not on the score sheet today, but she has definitely been in the center of the action. As she went down and taking it out of the pack was Alexi Guay. Now the puck directed to the near side. Callie Forsberg chases it down. Swings it to the far side. A pass deflected by Fournier. Now Watson takes it. Watson to Gregoire. Gregoire trying to split 2 defenders. Does briefly, but then a penalty will be called against NAHA. She was trying to get around Markovsky and Prive. Back checking on the play, and Prive is guilty of the penalty. Hooking is the call at 2:55 of the third period. So the first penalty for NAHA and the first power play opportunity for Ottawa. Watson is on the left wing, Ella Watson. And no, there was briefly 6 players on the ice for Ottawa. Some quick thinking by the Ottawa coaching staff to bring what would have been the sixth skater off the ice. Belanger brings it in, the captain of this Ottawa squad, Emily Belanger. Deep below the goal line, deflects away from Thompson, and now Darcy Johal's off to the races. Johal flanked by Markovsky, and slides a pass over. Markovsky just chips it over to Johal. And she goes down to the ice. Is on the scene are Ellen McGuire and Emily Belanger. Now Ottawa will bring it back in. On the near side now, it's Hannah Thompson. Out to the point, Belanger. Belanger, Gregoire tried to get a shot away, could not. McClure tries to center. She cannot, and it's cleared away by Nikki Legume. Kelly Forsberg on the forecheck as Jacobson will restart the Ottawa attack. 46 seconds remaining on the penalty deprive. And a shot on net, shorthanded by Sonia Bjornsson, so the faceoff will be in the Ottawa end as Tove Jacobson with another save, and Lady 67s will give their defense pair a rest. Leah Young, Olivia and Devine now out as the faceoff won by the Lady 67s. Tatum Cheney bringing it down for Ottawa. 34 seconds left in the penalty as she directs the puck towards the net. Blocked aside by Bolyard. The puck along the far side taken by Gregoire. Gregoire over to Young. Young tries the wrister, can't get it to go. Second shot is patted away by Bolyard and swung to the near side where it's cleared by Sonia Bjornsson. 12 seconds remaining on the penalty. Ottawa trying to get a final rush together on the power play. But Cheney held up at center ice. And Prive is out of the box. Sides are even with 15 minutes, 1 second to go in the game. Shot by via Graves was blocked by Young. Loose puck behind the net taken by Graves. Quick wrister off the stick of Lauren Spino. Found its way through, but saved again by Jacobson. Now back out to Spino. Floats one in. It's in the equipment of one of the players in front. That's Young on defense for Ottawa. I believe it was right in the belly there, but tumbles out, and Young's able to clear it away. And this will be icing. Bonifacio able to win the race to the puck with McClure. And the faceoff will again be in the Ottawa end with 14 and a half minutes to go. Ottawa trying to even its record here so far at Pegula. This weekend-long competition. 4 games for each of these teams here at Pegula Ice Arena. Here's a crosser in front. Johal tried to find a friendly stick, but it went right back at her, and she now leaves it behind the cage for Cooper. Cooper tried to cross to Johal, but McClure able to clear it away, and this will be icing again. 14:10 to go, third period. And a reminder, if you have the opportunity, a lot of you probably already are checking out the action here on jwhl.org, but if you get the chance, check it out. jwhl.org, the official website of the Junior Women's Hockey League. Get information on all the teams here at Pegula Ice Arena this weekend and elsewhere throughout the JWHL season. Off the face-off, won by Naha. Trickles out to Alexi Guay, skates around Fournier. Guay taking the puck down deep again. Held up in the corner. Slides it over to Johal. Behind the net, trying for the crosser. Was looking for Cooper, but it's deflected to the near side. Sydney Fess chased it down, and a stoppage in play as Fess fired the puck. That puck was, or the net rather, was off the moorings, and so the faceoff will be brought outside the zone. Sonia Bjornsson takes it for Naha and wins it, and Bjornsson brings it back in, fires a shot, gloved by Jacobson, and she's just going to hold on. Might have been looking to keep play going, but face-off will be on the far side. Gregoire will take it against Bjornsson once again. Bjornsson almost won that one, but instead it's Ottawa that wins the face-off as the puck swung to the near side. Belanger, her pass intercepted. Alexi Guay with it. 3-on-1. Guay fires the shot, and it's saved again by Jacobson. Guay has it now behind the cage, trying to get loose of two Ottawa defenders. Watson in the vicinity now as well. Puck pinned against the near side corner. Watson, though, able to win it and able to nudge it deeper towards the net. Belanger was in the area as well. But now the puck freed to the far side where it'll be fired off the sideboards by Spear. And it goes on net, so no icing. Blocked aside rather, by Bolyard, and then fired at the cage again by Watson, and Bolyard comes up with another save. Paige Bolyard didn't have a whole lot of work to do in the first period, but here in the second and the third, was really picked up the offensive intensity, and Bolyard has been able to make the plays. It is 3-2 in favor of Ottawa, but some nice saves from a goalie who came in with a .904 save percentage. Naha on the attack again. Allie Lemieux in deep. Step for step with her was Haley McDonald. Now Thompson pries it loose for Ottawa. Slides it near sideboard. Pinned in, though, by Naha Sophie Holden. Puck trickles toward the net, and Jacobson will freeze it. Face-off will be on the near side with 12:24 to go here in the third period. The Ottawa Lady 67s in the black jerseys. The red and white trim, the gray shoulder yoke. And the Naha white squad in those white jerseys. They are the designated home team for this game, the red and blue trim. And Naha's Via Graves tries to fire a shot from the point, blocked by Cheney. Trickles out to center ice, chased down by Holden, who will wait for her compatriots to get out of the zone. Now Holden will bring it herself. Pass across to Scott, nudged in deep. Holden pushes it ahead even further, but it's taken by Young of Ottawa and bounces off the sideboards. This will not be icing. Played by Bolyard. Now Kennedy Cooper tried to direct it out, but it's played back in by the Lady 67s. Jamie Saunders on the forecheck now along the near side corner. And here comes the pile again. The scrum this time continues on to the near side. Credit to Saunders there. She's tenacious along the corner. Puck still being played. Still alive on the near side corner. Three aside as it's eventually pried loose by Naha. Holden will have it. Tries to direct it ahead. Taken by Saunders. Deflected away from her by Holden. Just desperately trying to knock it out of the zone. Finally, it's played out by Naha. It goes past Darcy Johal. This will be icing, and it'll go back into the Naha end. Kennedy Cooper tried to fire the pass, and I'm not quite sure Johal was fully prepared to receive it. So Johal will stay on the ice. Prive now out there for Naha. Markovsky will take the faceoff against Gregoire, and it's won by Naha. Delaney Bonifacio slides it out of the zone. Belanger chips it back towards Naha ice with 11 minutes and a second to go. Now the clock taking under 11 minutes to play in this one. Ottawa took the lead 13 seconds into this third period. Now Gregoire with it. Gregoire across. Watson, turnaround shot, stuffed by Bolyard. Ella Watson has done everything in this game except score. And again, deprived of that one with 10:49 to go. Watson will remain out there along with Fournier and Gregoire. Markovsky with 8 goals this year, including 1 in this game, takes the faceoff and wins it for Naha. She'll bring the puck along the near side now. Goes wide with it. Down below the goal. Back around, swings it out to the point for Sydney Fess. Fess across to Alexi Guay. Perhaps the future BC pairing. Shot by Fess, stuffed and saved by Jacobson. Tovi Jacobson comes up big yet again. 10:28 remaining. Fresh skaters for each side. Second game of this schedule for both teams. Ottawa will be in action twice tomorrow, 2:20 here on the varsity ice. They'll take on the New England Hockey Club, and then they'll finish up at 8:10, also here on the varsity rink against the Boston Shamrocks. Shot wide of the cage from the point for Alexi Guay, kept in by Fess. Now Young retreats behind the cage to take it for Ottawa. Bounces it ahead to Cheney. Cheney, lead pass looking for Melanie Drost. Drost able to take possession of the puck and just throw it at Paige Bolyard in the Naha net. half of the third period gone by. 3-2 Ottawa. As Cheney on the near side, hassled by Fess, and Fess able to get the puck away from her. Sydney Fess back across the blue line. Wanders over, slides it across to Alexi Guay, will bring it back to the point. Leading point getter in the JWHL tried the centering pass to Bjornsson, but the way was blocked. Scrum, a mini scrum in the corner again, just thrown out by Dross. This will be icing. And with 9.5 to go, Ottawa we'll see the face-off come back to their end. Saunders, McClure, Kennedy, Spear out there, along with Olivia Devine. So Spear and Devine, the Twin Ds. Ottawa wins the face-off. Devine slides it around to Kennedy. Kennedy looking for the lead pass to McClure, who has a goal in this game already, but it goes off her skate, and Via Graves plays it back in for Naha. Trying to keep it in at the point, Nikki Legue, but it slides off her stick, and retreating for it is Sophie Holden. Holden to Graves on the near side. Graves ahead to Holden. Holden with a head of steam into the offensive end, fires a shot, gloved again by Jacobson, and play will halt with exactly 9 minutes remaining here in the third period. Again, 2 power play opportunities for Naha in this one, 2 goals. Accounting for all their scoring, Ottawa 0 for 1 on the power play. On the far side, Joe Hall had it. Now Fournier fights for it. There, Saunders, beg your pardon, 19 rather than 16. Hard shot from the point by Holden, blocked and trickles past Jacobson. Puck was played with a high stick by Naha, but is chased down by the Lady 67s anyway. Kept in by Holden. Just trying to direct it at the net, hope for a friendly bounce. Holden now goes airborne with the pass, but Devine able to chip it further ahead for Ottawa. McClure pass behind her, but she receives it anyway, gets the red line and dumps it in as Ottawa makes changes with 8:16 remaining. Now on the near side, Markovsky. Slide across now to Johal, and back it goes to Holden. This defense pair, Holden and Bonifacio has received a lot of work. Holden will exit the ice as Stella Scott brings it deep for Naha. Centering pass finds no one. Ella Watson chases it down for Ottawa. Retreating into the Naha end now. It's Lauren Spino with it, combining with Bonifacio. Pass wanders off the stick of Callie Forsberg, committed to Bemidji State. Now she's in a scrum with Stella Scott. And Ella Watson is played in deep. And chasing it down is McGuire. McGuire nearly has the puck taken away. Now it is taken away. Sonia Bjornsson, 7.5 remaining. Out to the point, Spino, near side. Delaney Bonifacio, wrister, is blocked by the right leg of Toby Jacobson. And now clearing pass, ticks off the stick of Fournier, race for it, and Gregoire nearly won that race. Nice late reach by Delaney Bonifacio to keep it for Naha briefly. Now fired in by Ottawa's Haley McDonald. Chasing it down is Bonifacio. Deflects out of the Naha end, played at center ice by Leah Young of Ottawa. And in deep once more. Spino chases it down. Spino trying to get it along the far side, cut off by Melanie Dross, who steers it near side. Time is on Ottawa's side to be sure in this one. Remember, in the last meeting between these two teams, it was a 2-2 game in the third period. Naha scored 4 goals late to win it 6-2. In this one, Ottawa has been the only team that has had the lead. Naha has only been able to equalize. Slapping it low was Ali Legue, and keeping hold of the puck is Toby Jacobson with 6 minutes, 20 seconds remaining here in this contest. Coming up after this one here on the varsity rink, under 16 action, the Philadelphia Junior Flyers taking on Mount Academy. So plenty of action here. 28 games in the span of 3 days here at Pagula Ice Arena between the under 16s and the under 19s, as Ottawa able to pry the puck loose. Olivia Devine skates it into the Naha end, slides it deep in Naha territory. where it's taken in on the near side now. Lead pass from Allie Legue, chased down by Darcy Johal. Johal, backhand centering pass. Didn't find anybody, took it all the way out to Sydney Fess. Her shot is high, off the glass, goes to the near side. Alexi Guay trying to keep it in, cannot. Now Kennedy battling her for the puck for Ottawa, and Kennedy able to win it into the Naha zone as she exits the ice with 5:40 to go. Alexi Guay trying to restart the rush. Guay skates to center, shot gloved by Toby Jacobson. Toby Jacobson was under duress in the first period, kept this a scoreless game, and she has stayed steady throughout. And came into the action here at Pagula this weekend with a 3-3-1 record and a 3.14 goals against average. She's improving that today as a faceoff won by Ottawa. Nadia Fournier down the far side. Centering pass for Watson. Blocked by Alexi Guay, and it's Guay who has the puck now for Naha. Over to her defense partner, Sydney Fess. Ahead now to Emily Prive, who dumps it in. Changes for Naha. Watson on the near side for Ottawa, trying to win possession, but loses it back. Here's Guay, center, shot. Along the near side of the cage. It went wide of the cage. And now Ottawa, Watson, stacked up near the red line. And Stella Scott able to get it loose for Naha. Looking for help, centers it for Callie Forsberg, but too far for her. And it's gathered in by Hannah Thompson. 4:40 remaining here in the third period. 3-2 Ottawa as Cheney chips it ahead, chase it down herself. Tatum Cheney tried the centering pass. Melanie Dross couldn't get all the stick on it. And now here comes Naha with Sonia Bjornsson. Bjornsson fires a shot over the net, off the glass and off the back of the cage. And now pinned along the end boards. Haley McDonald in there, number 62, trying to win it. And play will halt with 4:09 remaining. Here in the third period, a 3-2 lead for Ottawa. And the faceoff will be, I believe, on the near side dot. It is. Naha will change it up somewhat. 3 fresh skaters for Ottawa as well. Ella Watson seeing a lot of action here in the third period. And she's back out there for another shift. Pass one, face-off one back to Guay. Her shot couldn't get through the traffic. McDonald able to win it briefly, but Guay intercepts for Naha. Now a battle along the far side boards, and it wanders out of the Ottawa zone and back to the Naha end. Watson now chasing after Nikki Legue, who retrieves the puck. Legue over to Via Graves on the far side. Guay really playing more of a forward role right now. As you look at it further, Holden is out there with Nikki Legue retreating. As Jamie Saunders had it and lost it along the end boards. Kept in by Olivia Devine. 3:22 and counting remaining in the third period. Here's Graves from deep in her own end now. Plays it back for Holden. Ahead looking for the home run pass to Guay. It's off her stick, though, and Jacobson will wrangle it. Fire to the far side. Guay chases it down anyway, trying to go through 3, maybe 4 Ottawa players. But eventually, the numbers game gets the best of her. And the puck along the near corner lost. Gained again by Markovsky. Tried to play it out to the point. It's past Fest. And played back in by Ottawa. Cheney has to tag up. In fact, she'll go all the way to the bench with 2:45 to go. Now here comes Ellie Markovsky. Already has 1 goal in this game. 9 for the season. Shot and a save as Fess fired one from the point again. She had a power play goal from that spot earlier in the game, but Jacobson able to make the save. 2 minutes, 37 seconds remaining in this game. Ottawa holding on to the 1-goal advantage. And the faceoff won by Naha. Back to Spino. Spino hassled by Drost. Puck loose along the blue line, kept in by Naha briefly, but right at Ellen McGuire, who will skate it out for Ottawa and dump it in to clear the zone. Breakout now for Naha. Along the near side, pass intercepted by Belanger, and she'll fire it right back into the Naha half of the ice. She gained the red line, so the play keeps on going with 2:06 to go. And now kept in again, Jenna McClure. Ottawa becoming very aggressive on defense. Flying to the puck. McGuire takes it away again. And McClure on the near side will backhand it along. Gained by Naha. Minute 46 to go. We'll see when Bolliard exits the cage. Puck loose at center ice. Bjornsson into the offensive end, but lost possession of it. And Ottawa with it again. And Kennedy will bring it in for Ottawa. As the Lady 67s change behind the play. Naha now breaking out again. Forsberg along the middle of the ice to Guay. Leaves it back. Guay instead fires a shot. And the goalie is out of the Naha end, so it's 6-on-5, but the puck knocked away from the Ottawa end. 67 seconds to go. The Lady 67s still with a 3-2 lead. Holden is now at 6-on-4, briefly going down. There was Nadia Fournier. She's back up on her own 2 feet, though, as Holden will bring it herself down low. Watson trying to clear. It goes off the skate of Graves. Won by Holden, far side. Along the goal line now. Puck pinned against the corner boards. 41 seconds to go. Here comes Sydney Fest. Fest has a puck knocked away, and it's Watson on the break. 33 seconds to go. Watson's shot is blocked. Saving it was Markowski. Now trying to fire it at the net again, but Markowski playing goal with 25 seconds to go. And Naha looks to get another opportunity. Pass intercepted. Looking for Scott, taken away by Olivia Devine. Another pass intercepted, and this is going to be an empty net goal for Ellen McGuire with 12.4 seconds to go. Ottawa may have just put away the victory. Ellen McGuire with the empty net goal. Her first of the season. No better time for it. The time of the goal officially 19:47. And a 4-2 lead for Ottawa as Bolliard back in net for Naha. As the final seconds tick away, the Ottawa Lady 67s were the only team to have a lead in this game, and they held on to that lead all the way home. A 4-2 victory for the Lady 67s. They improve to 5-7-1 on the season, while the Naha White Squad takes just its second loss of the year, now 12-2 in JWHL play. Once again, the goal scorers for Ottawa. Jamie Saunders at 6:31 of the second period, her third. Jenna McClure at 15:35 of the second, her seventh goal of the season. 13 seconds into the third period, it was Nadia Fournier scoring her second, and then putting it away with her first goal of the season with the empty net, Ellen McGuire. At 19:47, Naha White saw 2 power play goals, 6 of the season for Sydney Fest at 7:41 of the second period, and Ellie Markowski with her second of play here at Pegula Ice Arena, her 9th of the season. That was at 17:49, also in the second period, and also a power play goal. Final score here, Ottawa Lady 67s 4, Naha White 2. I'm Joe Putnam. Thanks so much for joining us here for JWHL action at Pegula Ice Arena here on the campus of Penn State University.